So for this video we are taking on the Corpselight Farm on Master difficulty, and we're going to go ahead and just dive right in. For this encounter it's actually pretty straightforward with one exception. The field lane is actually a campfire lane, and whenever a creature is played there, as it says here, when you summon a creature here, friendly creatures gain its keywords. Now we're not really doing much to take advantage of that. We're actually playing a very heavy prophecy list, and the reason that we are doing that is because, as you could see, our opponent begins play with 4 1/1s, and these say that when they have 7 or more max magicka, they'll turn into 5/5 Corpselight beasts, so they're werewolves. These things add up damage pretty quickly. This warrior deck also runs a fair number of like 2 and 3 drops, so that's interesting that they didn't start punching me in the face. Usually for this encounter they just start hitting you early and often. Oh, that was the first turn, right, they couldn't attack. So yeah, usually with this encounter they hit you early and often, which is why we run the
a little distraction might
heavy prophecies, because our goal is to deal with them. We want to get free stuff, free tempo. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Behold my power.
So obviously Daggerfall Mage is a superstar here because it gives your stuff in the campfire lane ward. And then if you have more than one, then you can get lots of tomes. Let's go ahead and lock that one down. So again, just prophecy, control mage. You're going to use all your free tempo stuff to trade, try to deal with stuff. Wait till you get like a good ice storm, etc., etc. Hive Defender is also a pretty great play over here. Let's go ahead and take this trade. And let's do this. This will eat the 1/4. This will eat this guy, give us a tome. Now that we've got the guards, that should help mitigate some damage.
You've been warned.
Oh. No prophecy there, but that's okay. We're in a pretty decent position now. We do run one Arrow Storm because, as you notice, they tend to run like a lot of cheap dudes, but we've already hit our trades, so that's not as relevant.
Behold my power.
And let's go ahead and put this here and pump this so that it can't trade into either one without doing something. This can take this turn.
I am a child of darkness.
Obviously Night Shadow is annoying, but it's not necessarily the end of the world.
You can't escape.
We could Fate Weaver and Pray. So I think that the right course of action here is actually this. I don't think we want to give him a rune yet. We're gonna wait. Stabilize just a hair more.
I am a child of darkness.
Yeah, sure. So we can go ahead and do this,
A little distraction.
and this, and then our Arrow Storm is not useless.
Behold my power.
Because he gained health, we can attack here with impunity. And at this point now, we're pretty much at a point where we're going to be able to control the board the rest of the way and kind of lock this in as a victory. So I'm going to wax this here. Let's attack before we decide what to do. Let's go ahead and do that, and sure, we'll just diversify. Should have played the tome obviously before attacking, but I liked leaving the magicka open to respond. In case you're wondering, that's also why we used Lightning Bolt last round as opposed to Javelin, so that we can deal with that without issue. Just like before, we're going to go ahead and get our attacks in before we decide what we're going to do.
Behold my power.
Alright, so he's gonna hit at least one prophecy.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
And he hits 2. Alright, so he mummied up that lane pretty well. We're still okay with that. Let's go ahead and javelin here. And even though it's not relevant, sure, we'll do that. So now this threatens lethal.
Time to fight.
Oh, the belligerent giant. Probably prevents lethal. I mean, we're not in danger of losing the encounter by any means, but not when we have triple Manticora fun. We'll go ahead and wax that there. We'll eat the giant. And that should lock it in. And there you go. With the bolt off the top. Pretty straightforward. They're going to hit you hard and fast. Just play a lot of prophecies. Work to control the board, and you will win the match. Hopefully this helps.